Hello everyone, and welcome back to part 20 of my Bloodborne walkthrough. I don't even remember what the last time I recorded this was. Probably like 2 months ago, because today's June 10th, 2018. I'm not going to upload any... I've decided I'm not going to upload any of these until I actually, until I get done with all of them. I feel like that's a better idea. I feel like that's a good idea to do. Oh, I don't have any other runes for that. Okay. Like I said, I haven't played any of this. I haven't played this since like what, March? I think it's been a long time. 20 endurance, 29 vitality, 25 strength, 23 skill. Yeah, that's pretty good. I'd say that's pretty good. Already got 2 cords. Could have been a bolt and fire paper. Damn, lot of these. Holy shit. Okay, so the last thing I did was Dark Beast Parl, I believe? I think. Let me check my trophies. I don't know if you guys can still hear me, but I've held the PS button down, PlayStation button down, so I can see what I'm doing. Yeah, I've beaten Parl. So I guess next will be... Yeah, next will be, what's his face? Wonderborn. Yeah, Wonderborn. Oh, I'm stupid. I've got my notepad next to me, and I've got bosses checked off the list. I could have just looked at the fucking list. I'm an idiot. I'm a fucking idiot. But it's good to know. It's good to know that I've got the stuff. Okay, so first and foremost, last time I played, I've started having my music, having my PlayStation a bit louder. Not PlayStation, my TV a bit louder. So I need to, you know, go slow with all this stuff. This is going to be a 40-minute video, keep in mind. But, there's going to be a little extra stuff I'm going to show at the end. If I can remember to show it, I'll show it at the very end. Oh my god. It's been so long since I've played with, like, my main character, or with any character that uses the Stalk Lever, that I've completely forgotten how good it is. It just feels so good to use it again. Like, just that transform attack there just feels so nice to do. I believe, yeah, the last time I was here, I went through the hell that is killing the NPCs in this area. That sucked. I killed everything down there, I think. Down by witches. Down by the, Parl, I mean. So now it's time to kill everything out here. Which may take a while, because now we have to deal with the Garden of Corpses. These enemies are a bit tricky. For speedrun uses, you want to kind of... Oh god, they have a grab. Mash buttons. Does mashing buttons work? Mashing buttons might work, or maybe that's just the amount of damage they deal. Speedrun strats, you want to just get them facing a direction and then run in the opposite direction. Oh, and look. Behold, a pale blood sky. Now it's pale blood sky. It wasn't before. Oh, and there's also these guys that are being summoned by the bell-ringing woman. Up here. So once she dies, the regular enemies will stop being buffed, and they will stop being revived as well. Now this elevator right here will take us back to the start of yahar'gul, right after Rom. Like right after Rom, like that little elevator we saw. At least I think it showed it. If not, I'm sure I'll be going back to up there sometime. There's also amygdalas all over the fucking place. To be honest, I never even noticed that one right there that I just looked at. I never even noticed that one was there. I hate how they'll do that, where they'll scurry back like that. Anyways, there is a bloodstone chunk back here. Good to have. What is my sock lever at? 7? And I've got 6 chunks? Why haven't I fucking leveled it up? I know I've only picked, that's the first chunk I've picked up in this fucking area. So now walk here and back up, because this guy will pop out. Notice also here's 2 more chunks. 2 more chunks. Oh. Well, that's fun. Honestly, I didn't expect that to do that much damage. I muted my mic for a sec to take a sip of drink. So if you hear me if I mute my mic or something, it's probably just me taking a sip of my drink, because I usually don't like to have it to like take, because like it sounds weird, you know. You don't want to hear the sound of someone fucking drinking water. Oh, I've got a. What gems do I have? What gems do I have? Physical attack up, and at full health, and then plus. Okay, I need better physical up gems, definitely. Usually is way out, which usually is a good distance out here. If you go through that other door shortcut up there, they won't chase you out there, luckily. Now these Garden of Corpses can consume your blood echoes, so keep that in mind. They can eat them. There may be an opportunity where you'll have to kill one to get back to that. And in all honesty, I'm not sure what they drop. Like, at all. I have no idea. I've never killed them enough to really, you know, see what they drop. Oh, and remember, the bell-ringing woman does have a dagger. She can attack you with it. Can I jump over this? No? Okay. Honestly, this walkthrough feels weird because I'm going through the game really slowly. Because, you know, I've beaten the game a few times now. At low levels, even. Like relatively low-level characters. Okay, you can do a lot of damage. So, you know, it feels weird coming here with a relatively high-ish leveled character. Ooh! Curl around. Okay, now here's the tricky part. There's 3 of them, I think? God damn it! The power went out in my house a few weeks, about a month ago, and now and since I have cats, there's fucking fleas in the house. But because the power went out, now they're just all over the fucking place. Oh, I got him. These guys are tricky because they do have a ranged attack. You'll see them like expand their body a bit. But yeah, now there's fleas all over my fucking house, and they're fucking all over me all the time. Oh boy. So I feel them like crawling on me and shit while I'm trying to fucking play Bloodborne and speak. Oh, he aggroed. Good to know. See, this is why we buy pebbles. I don't know if they even drop anything, honestly. This should be the last one, but I'm not sure. I never really come down this way. I have no idea. Hello. Like, I don't think these guys drop anything. I mean, they give a good bit of blood vials. Oh yeah, and an interesting trick you can do is... Also, the Tonitrus is over here. Take note of these things. Notice how fast those Garden of Corpses were? If they run into these things, they'll take fire damage for a little while. Eventually, the fire damage will wear off. But if they run into one, they will be slowed for a short time. They won't move very quickly. And now we've cleared out Hypogean Jail with the new enemies once again. If I die, I'm just not going to clear out this area. I'm just going to run straight to here, where there are more of those things. Yet they're focusing primarily on ranged attacks, unfortunately, as you can see with the blood getting shot at. Oh, that was close. This guy's gonna get back up eventually. Here's another corpse werewolf. Oh, beast blood pellet. And that's a bunch of blood vials, so I'll pick those up in a few minutes. Oh yeah, first and foremost, I should kill the bell-ringing woman so she doesn't revive anyone. Also, the elevator I mentioned, or the elevator earlier I showed you, that goes up to the upper part of yahar'gul. I'll need to get on that because that little bath back there teleports you to another bath, which can be accessed by jumping off of the elevator midway. Also, this goes right down to the boss because he's right up ahead, which is why I'm not going to go that way just yet. As I've been doing this run, I've noticed that there's a lot of stuff in Bloodborne. If you go out trying to kill everything in the game, there are a lot of fucking enemies to kill. Like, oh my god. Anyways, now you want to kind of be stealthy. Nice and stealthy. Nice and stealthy. Really quiet. And then backstab it. Because that is an 18% physical gem. Very good to have. And he also these werewolves can drop twin bloodstone shards, chunks, and beast blood pellets. Now, there's a few of these garden of corpses out here. And they all like to breathe, do the spit at you. Just come over here. Okay, you see how his body was getting bigger there? He was gonna spit at me. Oh, I hate these fucking guys. So I'm not sure how to take them out exactly, but really, all you need to do is just come up here and then slide down this elevator, and you're right at the boss. So I really don't need to kill these guys, but I'm going to because I'm an idiot. I'm going to attempt to, at least. I don't actually know if I can. Come on. Don't spit at me. Come over here. Oh, that one's badass. So I'm not good at taking out these guys specifically with them spitting all the time. Okay, now this one's chasing me. That's weird. So they unfortunately can spit at you all the way in the fucking boss. Shown by them hitting me constantly. There's also a summon over here. Defector Antle. Shit about Defector Antle. Oh, there's only 2 of them? Oh, do they just not melee attack me at all? Not even gonna try to melee me? Okay, fine. This area is a lot easier than I thought it was. Hey look, he's not even trying to fucking melee me. He's literally just in range mode. That's fucking stupid. Now this is the first one we ran past. He is in melee mode. Okay, that's the new one. And that's this whole area cleared out. Now, I could go level up my saw cleaver. It's plus 8, because I've got, yeah, I need 5. I could go level up to plus 8 if I wanted to. And equip that 18% physical gem, because it's really good. But I'm going to show you something right here. If you use beast blood pellets and a buff of any kind, because Wonderborn is weak to every element. He's not weak to any type of melee damage. He's only weak to Firebolt and Arcane. If you can do that, as well as have a beast blood pellet, you can annihilate this boss. Also, I'll be explaining a bit of the boss after the cutscene plays. But I've seen people beat this boss with no gems and a +4 saw cleaver in speedruns, because it's entirely possible. I'll explain about the boss and what it is, and a little bit more, and how to kill it and stuff. Well, after the cutscene, of course, and then I'll go back to that elevator. Really, I should go do the elevator before I forget, but oh well. Too late now. And now we have the one Reborn. Relatively easy boss to defeat. The story behind it is that these bell-ringing women were summoning it. I don't know why, but I know they were summoning it. But because you were teleported from after defeating Rom to yahar'gul, they weren't expecting you this quickly. So they had to speed up the process. Thus, one Reborn is actually incomplete. I have no idea what his complete form would be, but it's not this. While you're up here taking out these bell-ringing women, which, yes, this is just ripping off Power Knight from Demon's Souls, he can spit stuff at you, which can still hit you, even if it hits from one of the barrier, the little railings here. So you want to watch out for that. And he can climb up and fucking try to hit you. Like, let's see if I can get him to do it. There he is. He'll like try to swipe at you and stuff. You don't want that to happen. Now, to beat him easily, Beast Blood Pellet, any buff really. I use Bolt Paper just because it's the best. Now, once he does the AoE, he'll do a big corpse rain. You want to watch out for that. I'll just spam transform attacks on his torso, break it a bit, go for his front leg. This is how to beat him easily, by the way. This isn't how you beat him normally. I've never really fought him normally. Now breaks the tail. He's got full beast meter going. Doing 522 AR. Go for the front leg. Now, you can hit his torso, and it'll do 2 hits. And he's dead. And that's it. That's the whole boss fight. And trophy for the one Reborn. That's the whole fight. That's literally it. If you use Beast Blood Pellets, transform attacks to build the meter really quickly, and any buff, you can destroy him. You can actually just completely destroy him, as shown there. Like, he's incredibly easy of a boss. The trouble with him and other bosses similar, like Parl and Amelia, come when you aren't doing a lot of damage. When you don't do a lot of damage, that is when the fight becomes annoyingly difficult. Now then, it's time to fortify to +8. Nice. And swap out our blood gems. So right now, our lowest blood gem is physical up 1.4%. But I can't swap that to the good one I want. So, our lowest of these two is just a normal 7.3%. So now we swap that to 18. And now we've got a lot more damage output. That's really all that's really, I usually like to swap it for the lowest thing, but you know. Buy another bolt paper, I guess. Oh, and now we can buy chunks for 20 insight. Here's the set. The Ashen Hunter Garb has the highest beast hood for any piece of equipment in the game. I just want to let you know that. Keep that in mind. It has the highest piece of beasthood in the entire game. Garamond's never fucking back here. I caught him a lot back here on my first playthrough, and now he's like never back here. It's fucking annoying. Okay. Just pop some... Never mind, I don't have any cold blood. Okay. Alright, yeah. Oh, here's another cool thing. Check this out. Let's see if I can get the positioning right. You have to put the camera inside of the doll's head, basically. It's kind of annoying to do. Right above her head. It's a weird little thing. But... see if I can God, the camera is so fucking... I feel like I should turn the sensitivity for the camera down. Hold up. Zero. It doesn't help all that much, but it does help. Let's see if we can get right about here and move forward a bit. And she has pupils on the inside of her eyeballs for some reason. I honestly don't know why. I just thought I'd show you guys that. You can see her eyelashes too. Swap that back to, what was it, 6? Yeah. That's fucking weird. I don't know why it's like that, but that's fucking weird. I'll just let you guys look at that for a sec, you know. Also, I forgot to show these off. They're little notes. L and circle is run. Squares use item. Down is toggle items. Left and right, switch weapons. Up is emergency quicksilver bullet replenishment. It drains... It's basically you get 5 blood bullets for 30% HP. Thing over here, yeah. Gestures and personal effects. Yeah, notes are good. Trusting your notes and messengers will allow hunters from other worlds to read their words. That's basically an online thing, in case you're wondering. Explains the beckoning and resonance bell. And there's a few more over here, I believe. Yeah. L1 to transform weapon and transform, as well as transform attack. R2 and hold R2. Hitting an enemy from behind with a charge attack causes them to stagger. Shooting your firearm will interrupt an enemy and stagger an enemy when properly timed to their attack. R1 when next to a staggered enemy to visceral. After taking damage, there's a period of time in which attacking the enemy will restore a certain amount of your HP. I just thought completely forgot to show those off the first time around. It was a very minor thing to me at the time, and it didn't even cross my mind.
Welcome. What?
Do you say anything new?
Good hunter.
No, I feel like you didn't say
Very
anything
well.
new. Bit more health. And there we go. So now I can start leveling up strength again because
Farewell.
the saw cleaver's got very high strength. Also, I'm gonna take these two off because I've stopped using these as much or at all really. And now we need to go back to that elevator to show you guys the elevator. So back to Yahar'gul Unseen Village. Oh, there's a lot left. There are 2 more bosses to complete for the any percent. However, I'm going to fight all bosses. But you'll get some extra dialogue from the doll from defeating the DLC bosses before the last boss required for any percent. I don't want to spoil it. But I just thought I'd mention that. So now we just lift down here and into the elevator. And now we should be able to drop off. But I'll just show you that this reconnects. See? Back here at this guy. Holy shit! That scared me. Okay. Now there's just some dogs and a wolf. Not all that dangerous. Little skull beast guy. I don't really know what these things are called. But he drops 2 bloodstone chunks. There's 1 one more of these guys back here. And another chunk is next to him. And now just to show that this bath does indeed teleport you. So it teleports you right to this one. Now we're over here. There's one Reborn. So, since I'm already over here, I figure I might as well just progress in the area. Whoa, okay, what did that do? I've never seen, I've never really seen that attack. Okay. That's actually an attack I've never seen before. I know she had her dagger, but that was about it. I don't know. But now we progress by touching the corpse of a man named Mikolash. I just want to tell you, I just thought I'd tell you his name, just to sort of, you'll figure out later, it'll come full circle. Now you may be thinking, what the hell? The lecture building? Haven't we already been here? Yeah, but now we're on the second floor, which leads to somewhere else. See, now there's the first floor. Now we're on the second. Hooray! There's a guy on the roof. Here, there's some more sedatives. There's a guy on the roof over here. Whee! They're resistant to physical damage. And drop bullets frequently. I just thought I'd mention that. And dissolve. Apparently. They also throw some crap at you. So watch out for that. There's those assholes down there. I believe I cleared out that big room. Yeah, I did, because the door's open. Ow. Now that other one's fallen off the roof down there and is crawling at me. Hunt the Great Ones. Wonder what that means. I don't know every bit of lore in this game. I just thought I'd mention that. I don't know every little bit of everything. So seriously, go watch Vadi video or someone. Wait, why am I saying Vadi or someone? Go watch Vadi. He's the only Dark Souls lore YouTuber. He's the best, #1. He's the best, #1, top 10. I did see someone was doing a level 4 run where he was also showing off the while also explaining the lore of the game, which I thought was interesting. So go search up. It's like BL4 and lore or something like that. It's a really good run, honestly. I'm not even kidding. He's been doing the DLC, which has been pretty cool. And back there was another chunk, and here's our good old friend with a fucking flaming fist. Holy shit. Now his big attack that leaves his knee vulnerable is a stomp. But it's good to get him to kind of slam against stuff, because you can't break it. But he can. really know his attacks all that well. Now down there is a way back to the first floor, but by doing that, that'll mess up a little quest line, if you will. I don't really know if you can even call it that, but whatever. The nameless moon presence beckoned by Lawrence and his associates. Pale blood. 3/3 cords. 1/3 of the umbilical cord. Huh. So what they're getting at is you need to get 3 of them. So now that way leads to the next area of the game, but I'm not going to go there just yet, because I need to go to the area that leads from the bottom floor without going to the bottom floor, meaning I have to warp back to the dream, and then, it's so annoying. I wish you could warp between lanterns instead of having to actually go to the dream. It gets really annoying after a while, having to do shit like this. Okay.
Well, very well.
Might as well level up a bit. So see, 313 or 312. But I'm not going to level up anything just yet. I'm going to start putting some points into endurance. Just a little bit. So I hit like
farewell.
25, I think it'd be good. So now we return to the lecture building. The first floor this time, though. We're back in the lecture building. So basically that way will come out.
Are your feet as fat as your wits?
Behind patches here. And we don't want that because it'll not do a cutscene. One little cutscene in Nightmare Frontier, which is the area up ahead. Nightmare Frontier is a big area and the main PvP area, so keep that in mind. This whole place is just a lot of bullshit. There's poison, there's a few winter lanterns that frenzy you. Rock throwing giants where the rocks do an insane amount of damage. And a bunch of these lizard things, these little crystal lizard guys, including larger ones that can attack you. Here we have Laron's silver beasts. They do lightning. You want to watch out for that. They'll do a lightning explosion. And sometimes we'll drop some blood gems. Two lead elixirs. What lead elixirs do is they make it to where an R1 attack will be deflected, but you'll still take the damage. It doesn't fuck with your defense. Also, this is the elevator to right before the boss. If you stand at the edge and then do the sit down gesture, you will fall off. And what you need to do is you need to quit out, and then when you reload the game, you'll be at the you'll fall onto the elevator and take a little bit of fall damage, but not much. Now this whole area is just one big confusing mess. Hey, you want to watch out, because these things do a lot of damage. Yeah, there's that AoE I mentioned. They'll drop good elemental gemstones, though. Oh. Now, I don't know where everything in this area is. Oh, that's poison. Fuck you. One bloodstone shards. I'm not sure where every little thing in this area is, but I do know where a lot of stuff is. So please keep that in mind as we progress. I do not by any means know where everything in this area is. This area is huge and convoluted as all hell. Also, pay attention to when you see something like this in the Chalice dungeons, because that means you've already been to the area before when you start doing the Chalice dungeons. And now we have 2 hunters to deal with. Hooray. Or at least one of them. And I don't remember what weapon. Oh, he uses the hunter's axe. Okay, we get it. Okay, here's the other one. What are you doing? Jesus, he keeps fucking evading all the time. Oh yeah, the other one's got the threaded cane, so. And lightning damage, apparently. Holy shit, I can't fight these guys. Oh! Oh, there he goes. Into the poison and died. You could hear him die. I got the echoes for killing him even. I really wish he wasn't using the threaded cane. I don't know how to parry it. I really don't know how to parry it. You drop some lead elixirs and the other guy drops something? Oh, hey. If you want to know what he drops, you could probably just quit out. I think I'll do that. I think I'm just gonna quit out real quick. Because he's like right up here. He's like right here where I'm at. So his stuff should spawn where he dies. But I'm not sure. I'm not entirely sure. Oh, this takes so fucking long. Because you can't skip this. You can skip this in every other game. And yes, I do have Dark Souls Remastered. I'm not gonna do a walkthrough of that, especially since I saw another guy's walkthrough. And it's just like, yeah, I don't even want to do a walkthrough. It's like, holy shit, there's way better ones on YouTube. And he drops the lead elixir. Congratulations. It's completely fucking useless. Even in PvP, it's pretty useless. Fading Lake. All damage reduction, 5%. I'll let you guys read that. Too bad. Now you just need to fall down. Alright, it's already been 37 minutes. So I'm just going to end this video here. I'll be back in part 21. Hopefully you guys tune in.